Okay, in my last video, we started talking about translations. We filled out some vocabulary and then did some examples of actually translating shapes on the coordinate plane. So we were taking a triangle and then sliding it in some directions to get to the image. We slid a pre-image triangle or line to get to an image. Then we kind of found some sort of pattern between how we were asked to translate something and how the numbers and the coordinates changed. And we used that pattern to write a general rule for each translation. So we're going to use that information to talk about translations without any graphs. So we want to write the rule for a translation that says to go right 5 times and up 1 time. When we go right 5 times, that's affecting an x value because we're going left and right. And going to the right means to add. So we're adding 5 to every x value. Going up and down affects a y value. When we go up, we're adding, we're getting bigger, and we're doing that by 1. So if we started at a normal ordered pair xy, and we translated that, we're doing a transformation, so we need the arrow. The x value, the new x value, would just be the old one, x, plus 5 more. And the new y value would just be the old one, y, plus 1 more. So when we go side to side, we affect the x value. If we're going to the right, we have to add. If we're going left, we minus. When we go up and down, that's changing the y value. If you go up, then we're adding. If we go down, then we're minusing. Let's look at the rule for the translation when we go left 2 times and down 3 times. Going left affects the x value by minusing, so we have x minus 2. Going down affects the y value by minusing, so we're going down 3, that would be y minus 3. So our normal ordered pair, x comma y, where we start, slides, so some sort of transformation is happening. The new x value is x minus 2, because we're minusing 2 from every x value. And then we're going down 3, we're minusing 3 from every y value. So y minus 3 is the new y value. Writing the rule for the translation when we go up 3 times and left 1 time. This one's kind of out of order. They're telling us something about the y value first. That's okay. The y value is going up 3, so we're adding to the y value. The x value is going left, so we're subtracting from the original x value, the pre-image's x value. We start with x comma y. That's every ordered pair. There's a translation, so some sort of transformation is happening. I draw my arrow. X values always go first, so even though the information gave me something about the y value first, we're still going to write x minus 1 before we write y plus 3. This next rule says to shift down twice. Down twice affects a y value by going down, so a minus 2 times. Start with x comma y, and we're not actually shifting left or right at all, so our x values will stay the same. The y values are what changes by subtracting 2. So here we have talked about some translations. We don't actually have the picture of what that looks like in front of us, but we can still talk about the algebraic rule and what's happening to the figure without actually seeing the picture. Next, we're going to be given a rule, and we have to write some sort of verbal description or describing the translation. So here I've got the ordered pair xy transforms into x plus 2 and y plus 6. X plus 2, when I add to the x value, that means I'm going to the right. So we're going right 2 times. And we're also adding to the y value. When we add to the y value, we're going up. So that would be up 6 times. Next, we've got x minus 3. So I'm changing the x value with a minus. That means I'm going left 3 times. Here I've got y minus 5. We're changing the y value with a minus, so we're going down 5 times. My next translation says that xy transforms to x plus 1 comma y minus 2. I'm changing an x value with a plus. So that means I'm going right 1 time. So this is right once. My y value is changing with a minus. That means I'm going down twice. So down twice. This is the translation x plus 3 and y. The x values go from x to x plus 3. We're changing our x value by adding, so we're going to the right that many times, to the right 3 times. And our y value doesn't change at all, so we're not actually going to write anything down there. Kind of like how in this example it said shift down 2. They didn't say anything about going left and right, because it would be kind of a waste of time to say go right 0 times or go left 0 times. So we're not going to bother writing anything about how our y value changes because it doesn't change. As usual, if you have questions or comments about the content in this video or the homework, please message me on Schoology, send me an email, or drop a comment on this video.